Fourth quarter of action underway at Roy S. Anderson. Lincoln has the basketball, a chance to tie or take the lead with a long one, 33-31. The number 2 team in the state. Austin with the reach. No call. Max had it stripped away. Ahead quickly to Clemens. Clemens goes up, off the glass, and good. And again, the Railers get just that close and can't come all the way back.
Being strong with the ball.
Bowlby tries to set a screen for Max. Reach around, no call. Podbelsic, corner jumper on the way for 3. That's no good. Powers comes down with it for Lanphier.
And nobody else from the Railers has just been able to get it tonight.
Davis will take it, and we're going to have an offensive foul. We're going the other way. Bowlby and Block should do a video on how to take a charge because they have been great at doing that all year.
Well, they see it so early, and they're not afraid to stand in there and take the hit, and that's exactly what he did. He covers the old, covers them up, and hey, I'll take a hit and get the possession turned over.
7:05 to go. Railers down 4. Christian over to Cook. Cook being watched by Clemens. On top to Podbelsic. Railer offense pushed outside the three-point line.
Yeah, again, don't settle for 3. Let's keep doing what we were doing, getting to the basket and shooting 2s.
Max out to Bowlby. Podbelsic between the circle. They get it back to Christian. Christian being watched by Boozer. Christian rises for a 3. Missed it badly. Tipped out of bounds. I think Gesner was the last to touch it. And it'll go back to Lanphier.
Yeah, Christian, I think feeling right now that he might have to do most of the scoring because none of the other Railers have been able to find anything. Right now, they can't score. They can't put it in from outside. And if not, while they're shooting this bad, they got to find a way to get to the basket a little more and let Christian be the one that's shooting from the perimeter.
6.5 to go. Lanphier with a 4-point advantage, 35-31. Larry Austin Jr. on the baseline to Clemens, back out to Austin. Down low, and Christian tried to come around and knock it away from Boozer, but it'll be Van Hook whistled, and I believe only his first foul. And we talk about how he played down in Lanphier versus tonight. His first foul, and we're now just in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's a blessing to say. And it's kept the rate. Well, look, he's got, 23 of our 31. Imagine if he's in foul trouble. This is a real bad looking score.
Davis, top of the key, 3, back rim, no good, but he comes and gets his own rebound. He'll try it from 13 feet, and this one is good.
Yeah, everybody stood and watched him. He was the shooter, and the only guy that knows it on the court where the ball is going to go most of the time is the shooter, and he did a good job of following the shot.
37-31, 6 minutes to go. The Railers had cut it to 2, and Lanphier stretched it back out to 6. Max to Gesner. Gesner fires off a 3, missed it off the right side. Austin Jr. the rebound.
Yep, had some looks. We've had open looks. They went in and out. Block had a few early, and now they're really not falling.
Davis flips up the layup. Off the left hand is good. 6 in a row to start the fourth has put Lanphier back on top by 8. Contact, no call between either Gesner and going in for the dunk is Clemens, and he missed it. But Davis the rebound, that's no good. Lanphier struggling for the basketball. They get it, and they will reset. And Brigady will drive in. Scoop shot, won't fall. Rebound, and a foul is going to be called on the Railers.
Yeah, they're just quicker to the ball right now.
And Coach Alexander certainly not happy with the call near midcourt where Gesner and a Lanphier player collided, and the ball went trickling free, and there was no call. So with 5:14 to go, it is Clemens. First free throw, rattles in and out. That foul a moment ago was on Jordan Gesner. That's his second. Railers with 4 team fouls. Austin Kirby will check back in. Will Podbelsic will take a seat. Clemens, free throw up. This one will roll good. 40-31.
Yeah, danger time really right now for the Railers. A lot of turnovers lately in the last few possessions and some long shots, and that's what spells trouble. When you get a team that can pressure and they can run like they do, they rebound the ball well, and now they've really turned up the pressure. They smell the blood, I think, right now.
Well, the other thing is Max drives in, kicks it back out to Gesner, is the Railers are starting to run out of time to make those runs that they need to. Down low to Gesner. Gesner posting up, gets it back out to Van Hook. Christian lost the basketball, but it trickles over to Kirby. Cook in the left corner. Max down to Christian. Christian makes a nice spin move, flips up the shot, won't go down. Gesner tried to tip it. Ball loose. Christian, can he pick it up? And we've got a whistle, and I believe a foul is going to be called on Lanphier. Foul, I believe, is going to be whistled against Clemens. That will be his second.
Well, one nice thing, too. One more foul by Lanphier, and the Railers are in the bonus. So keep taking it at them. You know, we've kind of had to win that little spell there where they rattle off about 4 in a row. Railers still down just 9 points, 4:37 left in the game.
They inbound it out to Cook, and his pass to try to get it to Gesner in the corner is knocked away. Check that last foul. Was not called on Clemens. It was the second foul whistled on Larry Austin Jr. 4:35 to go in our contest. It is Lanphier 40, Lincoln 31. Max tries to make a move, spins, lost it. Again, back out to Bowlby. Gesner right side. Can he hit one? Shoots up an air ball into the hands of Boozer. Davis quickly down court, and a foul is going to be whistled on the reach. Foul will go against the Railers. Foul's going to go against Austin Kirby, his first. 4:20 left, 40-31. Lanphier's biggest lead of the night has been 9. They've matched it here. Underneath Austin, makes a move against Bowlby. No call, off the glass, and good. A 9-0 run to start the fourth quarter has pushed Lanphier to their first double-digit lead. And a foul is going to be whistled on Christian for setting the screen. And Coach Alexander is starting to get about the color of his shirt.
Yeah, it's that was for all the contact that's been going on in this game. That was a pretty cheap one.
42-31. Again, the Railers tonight have been relying on the 3. Stat guru Mitch has them at 24 attempts. In the lane, nobody covers up Austin. He throws it high off the glass. Not going to count the basket. An offensive foul. As, again, who is it? Edward Bowlby down there taking the charge.
Yeah, and they go there and they go in out of control. You know, and a nice thing about the 2 guys that take the charges, one's a sophomore and one's a freshman.
3:51 to go. So, if the Railers are going to have one more run in them, I'd say we need to start right about now.
Right about now. You're exactly right. Handle the ball, and we got to get it inbounds first.
Max inbounds to Gavin, who comes down to be a nice outlet. Block, reach in by Clemens. Double team comes, he gets out of it. Gesner will step in. 17-footer is good.
Finally, somebody else hit a jump shot, and maybe that'll get us going now. Down 9, 42-33 with 3:30 left. Railers got to clamp it down and get on the boards.
And maybe you're in a situation where you see if Lanphier can win it at the free throw line. 3:20 to go, 42-33. Briggity drives in, 16-footer is good.
Yeah, he's pretty smooth. Those 2 lefties are pretty smooth. They handle the ball well. They're very fast, they're very quick, and they're pretty good shooters, especially on the move.
44-33. On the left side, block. Nobody there as Gesner cut just as Gavin let go of it. So another turnover by the Railers at the 3:03 mark. And we check with Statman Mitch, and he will tell us that it's turnover number 16 on the game for the Railers.
Yeah, a lot of those are a lot forced by the Lions. Pressure defense hanging on you, just wearing on you all game, and the Railers just wasn't their night tonight.
And now Lanphier looks like they're going to take a little air out of the basketball.
Yeah, the thing is they're so well schooled and ball handling, and they hit the board so hard.
Austin with the miss, but he goes up and tips it in with his left hand. Block. And we've got a foul called for contact against Clemens. That'll send the Railers to the line, but down 13, 46-33 with 2.5 to go.
Yeah, nice that the Railers get to the bonus here. See if they can knock down a couple free throws. But again, if we do get them to miss a shot, the Railers are not boxing anybody out and not hitting the boards.
46-33. Block will go to the line for his first attempts of the night. That was the 8th team foul against Lanphier. Gavin's free throw on the way. and out and back in. .46-34, second one up, good as well. 46-35. And you know, a lot of things would have to go right here in the last 2.5 minutes, Josh, but the beauty is that three-point shot can get you back awful fast.
Yeah, in a hurry, and the Railers, their next team foul will put Lanphier in the bonus, but I think if you're going to get closer, you've got to start fouling them and making them shoot free throws, because I don't think you can steal it away from them.
2:20 to go. Railers down 11. Brigady will back the dribble out. Flips it over to Davis. Checked by Podbelsic inside to Austin. Austin goes up. That's no good, but Clemens is there for the inside position and lays it up and in. .48-35. Another turnover. Austin will go in, but a nice job by Gesner stripping it away, but it goes right back to Davis, who lays it up and in. 50-35. Lanphier stretched it out to a 15-point game. And we've got a timeout taken by the Railers, just a 30-second timeout. So with a minute and a half to go, down by 15, is it a case for Coach Alexander to, is there a certain message? Is he trying to get them to go out there and play smart?
I think he's bringing in the seniors. Yeah, I think he's bringing in the seniors. 15-point game now at the minute 38. He's going to get his seniors to get some time in, especially late here in the game after it looks like it's pretty well sealed up.
$50-35. If you're here at the contest tonight, we thank you for bringing the radio and listening to the contest. On your way out, make sure you say hi to one of Lincoln's finest, which after the little interruption on the Lanphier side, there's a few more here than normal. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Railers. Minute and a half to go. All seniors out there for the Railers. Jake Olson, Jordan Gesner, Matt Hayes, Christian Van Hook, and Austin Kirby. Kirby over to Gesner, fires a three from near the volleyball line and shoots up an air ball, so it'll go back to the Lions with 1:16 to go. Brigady brings it into the front court. And we tick down to a minute to go as Austin dumps it down to Clemens, and he threw it. If you're going to catch him for throwing the elbow, blow the whistle. As Powers got a little extra bump from Austin Kirby, and Powers clearly looked at Austin and kind of flipped his elbow at him, and the official saw him do it and just kind of went up and said, hey, don't do that.
Yeah,
I thought that they were watching things like that.
They sure do in college, I'll tell you that.
Yes.
You can do anything, and they got to go to the monitor for anything.
So at the line will be Powers. His free throw left it short. Rebound comes down to Kirby. And then a foul is going to be whistled. It should have been, they're going to say it was 2 shots. They're saying it was on the shot attempt. So Powers will go back to the line. .59 seconds to go. I'll tell you one thing. There's not many people out there in a Railer uniform that are any more intense than Austin Kirby.
Yeah, and I was wondering why they, like you said, Jeff, they didn't call the technical.
51-35. Jumper from the corner, that's up, and that is good. A 3 from Austin Kirby. First points of the night. 51-38, 40 seconds to go. Matt Hayes, and he's going to be whistled for steps. Just had a little trouble handling the basketball. 38 seconds to go. Railers down by 13. 20th turnover for the Railers.
Yep, and that was really the difference, Jeff. We were there February the 3rd when we were at Lanphier, and the Railers did a great job of handling the ball. We didn't let them do a lot of their pressure. We backed them off, really. They called off the pressure, and we didn't let them have a lot of fast break layups either. And tonight that was just the difference. Fast break layups, offensive rebounds, and turnovers.
10 seconds to go in this one. The crowd that came from Lanphier rises to its feet as the final horn will sound on this one. Lanphier comes into Lincoln and gets their first win in a long time. They beat the Railers here tonight 51-38. Railers dropped to 15-15 on the season, 7-9 in conference. Lanphier 23-3, a perfect 16-0 in conference play. Again, the final score 51-38. We'll be back with our post-game show in just a few moments. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.